on the common law union. And I think it was, we have to give the drafters of the legislation full credit as well. We recognized that if two people are living together, a woman and a man, not married to anybody else, and that's important because you could have been a second wife, quote unquote, but maybe the first wife living in the States, and you could have been with that man 15 years, but if he is still married, you cannot begin to acquire the rights of a common law spouse. The definition, though, of common law union is a woman and a man living together for a minimum of 5 years, but neither of them is married to anybody else. So people have to make sure that they protect themselves before they go into a long-term union or relationship with somebody. And we felt it was very important because in our culture, there has been so much of the long-term living together in which really you are de facto a spouse, but you weren't acquiring any kind of rights. And on separation, the woman could probably literally have been put on the street. So we felt it was very important. And like I say, it was good to have been associated with some of those major changes in the early 2000s.
So prior to that, a common law union was not recognized by law?
Not at all. Not at all. And you could have lived with somebody 20 years and then be put on the street if he decide. Well, it's gender neutral because it can affect a man as well. If the woman had the property and the man didn't, and then the thing broke up, then the man left with nothing after putting in so much time being a spouse de facto and cooperating in every way. Because when you're married to somebody, you're not thinking you will split up. By the way, there was a very good ruling of Madam Justice, she's no longer in Belize, but a very important ruling by Madam Justice Rita Joseph Olivetti, which I want to recommend. Samuels and Buckner, I think. It's a ruling on common law union. And this young lady was with a much older man for a number of years, had 3 children, and then of course it ended very violently. He almost killed her. You know, she took it to court. I believe Miss Magali was involved in that one as well. And there was an important ruling on the importance of recognizing the contribution within a common law union. And so there's, and like I say, the practice of the law in the courts is being developed because the legislation was passed. It couldn't have developed if the law hadn't been there.